What's up, guys? We have a new OSP lure dropping. This is the High Cut SR, and I'm fortunate enough to be sitting next to the man himself, T Namiki. We are going to break down the new High Cut SR, but more importantly, we're going to talk about this shad style bait that doesn't seem to be catching on quite as hot in the US as it is in Japan, and I think a lot of it is just there's just not a lot of information. So today we're going to try to put that out there and break it down. So if you'd like to have a really fun convo about a whole lineup of baits that you may not be using now, come along with us and have a good time. Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
Oh, what a stud.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was sick.
Boom.
Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday.
All right, guys, some breaking news.
What's new this week at the Hookup Tackle?
What a beautiful post-spawn fish.
Look at that.
Look at that cut on that.
That's a nice fish.
All right, welcome back, my friends. I am Ben with the Hookup Tackle with the man himself, Toshi Namiki. We're talking about shad style bait. So this is a new bait, the High Cut SR.
Yep.
Right. So just fresh to the market from OSP, but it brings up so many questions, really about this style of bait. So the High Cut has been in the OSP lineup for a long time.
Yes.
It's a staple.
Yep.
And I feel like here in Japan, anglers use a shad style bait a lot, maybe even more than jerkbait or crankbait. You'll have to tell me, but I feel like it's a very popular style bait.
Yep.
In the USA, it's not as popular, and I think it's just because there's not a lot of info on it, right? We throw a lot of jerkbaits, we throw a lot of crankbaits, but we don't seem to throw that many shad baits. So can you teach us why we should why should I throw a shad bait?
Okay.
Tell me what this is, and then we'll talk specifically more about the SR.
Yeah, it's true. I understand
Okay.
what you say.
Okay.
And yeah, because that High Cut is one of the best sales shad plug in Japan.
Okay.
And long sales.
Yes.
And we use many shad type plastic bait in our fishing and in tournament too.
Okay.
Yep. Maybe more Japanese tournament were won using shad plug instead of crankbait.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
See the shad type is we use between minnow jerkbait to fat body crankbait.
Okay. So you think it's more like an in between?
Yeah, in
it
between.
bridges the gap between.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because crankbait easier to cast because fat and heavier.
Okay.
But and also
Good cover deflection.
That's right.
Bounces
Less
off
stuck.
stuff. Less stuck.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes fish are too fat. Hard to get bite.
Okay.
Fat shape.
Yep. Okay.
Minnow, thinner body
Yep.
make more bite.
Okay.
Produce more bite.
Yep.
If tough condition or clearer water.
Okay.
It's true. So, but good for between.
Okay.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
hit cover or grass,
Yeah.
stuck too much.
Stuck too much. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's a trend.
And
yeah.
not dive deeper.
So shallower water stays higher in the column.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And open water, only
Yep.
open water.
Yep.
See, shad type, pretty good.
Okay.
Even stump, lip wrap, no
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
Stump would sometimes stuck.
Yeah. But rock
Yeah,
and that
better,
kind of
but-
stuff.
Yeah, but still good.
Okay.
And longer lip than minnow.
Then a jerkbait. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Yep.
So dive deeper.
Yep.
and sometimes twitching. That.
Okay.
Yeah, me jerkbait more that, but crankbait
Kind of just straight.
just like that.
Yes.
But,
Okay.
But shad type, pretty good for darting action. Too.
I see. Okay.
And anyway, shape rare and skinny. So nervous bass,
Yeah.
nervous fish,
Yeah.
still bite.
I see. So
Smaller and skinner make more bite.
I understand. So it's a combination. We talk about it being a hybrid bait all the time between a jerk bait and a crankbait, but it's the shape of the bait is really important to
Yes.
the bass as I'm listening to you talk.
Yeah, if condition get tough.
Yep.
And see, this is like window throwing.
Okay.
Just cast and railing,
Yep.
but tight high pitch,
Yep.
like mid throwing.
Right.
You
Yeah.
get-
So it's kind of built in where it just kind of does its same pitch.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, easier
Okay. Yeah.
than use jig head and shake.
way easier. Yeah. Yeah.
Then more bite.
Even I can do it. Yeah. So this is interesting because
Yeah.
so many times when I think about comparing one lure to another, like if I'm comparing a jerkbait to a crankbait or whatever, I'm thinking about it in terms of action. But this is a combination of action, of course, but it's also the shape, which is a very interesting way of thinking of it. I don't think we think that way often enough to what shape the bass are feeding on. But when you switch to a shad style bait, what are you mixing up your retrieve? Or I know we just talked about two different retrieves. So you said that you can cast it and just kind of wind it like a mid-shoal, so it just has that kind of tight little flashing, or you can twitch it and it has the movement. What's normal? Like,
Okay.
What's the normal way of using it?
Oh, really both way we
Okay.
use. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. One way, just reading.
Okay.
And especially fast reading.
Fast reel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then bass make reaction bite.
Okay. Get it.
Yeah. And sometimes on sight fishing, or we see bass there. Cast in front of bass.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty popular technique in
Okay,
Japan.
okay.
Sight fishing.
Okay.
Use shad
With
plug.
a shad plug.
Yeah. We saw bass and fish there.
Yeah.
Cast just in front of mouse.
Yep.
Not only one time.
Right.
Maybe 3 times, 5 times, 10 times.
I see. So you're just, and finally they get angry and they
Yeah.
eat it, or
Uh-huh.
it gets so close that they
Right.
get it. Okay. Okay.
And on other way, retrieve slower and twitch, slow and hit cover and slow, like that.
Okay. All right. So it's a pretty versatile
Trigger
style
bite.
bait. Okay. Okay. So traditionally, we have the original high cut, and this is a bait that you would usually fish. Do you fish it on lighter line, or do you fish it on heavier line, or
Okay, we on normal high cut,
Yeah.
we normally use spinning tackle.
spinning tackle?
Yeah, usually 4-pound to 5-pound test for fluorocarbon, or sometimes maybe 6-pound, 8-pound leader
Okay.
for fluorocarbon.
Okay.
Then put the braided.
I see.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe 12-pound braided.
Okay. So
to
definitely
test.
more finesse.
Yep.
Yep. And then we go from here to the DR version, right?
Yep.
And then when we go to the DR version, you get that weight transfer system
right.
in it also. So do you usually bump the line up a little bit more with this one?
Yeah,
Or-
a little bit more, but and also this one can use bait caster too.
Okay.
Yep. Use bait cast. Bait finesse type is better, but maybe just normal type too, like steez or tattooer
Okay.
bait casting.
Okay.
Can cast this one.
This
too.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe use 8-pound test.
Okay. So we're bumping it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Average 8-pound, sometimes 12-pound.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
And spinning too. Spinning touch too.
For sure.
Yeah, this is little fatter. This is skinner.
Yep.
And the shape is different.
So
fatter,
yep, just
more
to accommodate
heavier.
that weight in there too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then can cast further Yeah,
Understood.
More easier to cast to fall. But this one is fixed, so better for jacking.
Okay.
Keep same range.
Yep. Understood. So if you jerk this one too hard, that weight's going to kind of bounce
Yep,
back and
that's
forth,
right.
and the bait's going to have goofy
right.
shape. Understood.
And
Okay.
we have some smallmouth lake.
Okay.
Many small on our smallmouth lake were won using high cut.
On the high cut.
Use Carolina lake.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes just bait.
Okay.
Cast.
Yeah.
When fish are shallower but fish deeper, like 20 to 30 feet deep.
Yep.
During summertime.
Yeah.
People use 3/16 to quarter ounce Carolina lake spinning tackle.
Yep.
Then leader and high cut
Yep.
and cast and little dragging.
Okay. So you're dragging it and twitching as you're going. Okay.
Many tournaments were won. Japanese smallmouth tournament were won this way.
Interesting.
Yeah, shad carol. We call it shad carol. Shad Carolina
Shadow
rig
carol.
technique.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a technique that's actually gaining some popularity in the U.S. too. That Carolina shad bait. Yep. So there's something magical about that combination. I think when you're doing that Carolina rig shad bait, are you using just the floating version, or are you using suspending version and floating version? Or?
Both, usually suspend.
Suspend. Okay.
But some people, usually normal high cut has number 10 hook.
Okay.
And sometimes need bigger hook.
I see.
Which is number 8.
Okay.
And so some people choose floating model.
Okay.
Then change to
Size
bigger hook.
8 hook.
Yeah. Then
Suspends
yeah,
more.
little float.
I see.
Slow speed.
Okay.
Just floating model, little faster, just this. But change bigger hook from number 10 to 8.
Very slow.
Slow.
Flow. Okay.
Then use Carolina rig.
Interesting.
Win tournament.
Easy. Yeah. Perfect. Paying attention, Jeff. This is gonna be your next tournament win. Okay. So let's get to the new bait. So this is the new High Cut SR. Okay. So let me hold this up just so Jeff can see it. So here's a DR and the SR, just so you can see the difference here in lip. It also feels a little bit fatter. So it's slightly heavier, right? So we're going from like 5.6 grams to 5.8 grams in this one, so a little heavier. Talk to me about the SR and why you developed the SR and how this implements.
Okay. Yeah, this one dive maybe 8 feet.
Okay.
Yep, easier 8 feet. Use lighter line. See, this one dive around 4 feet.
Okay.
4. Yep. 2. Then I use this bait for 2 foot to 4-5 feet.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, use for mother water too.
I see.
So needed bigger hook.
Okay.
Yeah,
so this one comes standard with size 8.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
8.
Okay. So it comes with a full size bigger. It's a little bit heavier. You like it for a little dirtier water. Obviously, shallower water since it's a shallow runner.
Yeah, of course we use this one for clear water too. But even Lake Kasumigaura, which is Japanese tougher.
The toughest.
Very
hardest
tough
lake. Yeah.
Muddy water lake.
Yes.
This one works very good.
Okay.
Yep. Even muddy cast to riprap bank.
Yep.
And
they eat it.
Yep.
Yeah. So same retrieve with this? Are we still combination of wind and twitch, or are you fishing this one?
Yeah, same.
Different? Same.
Combine. Yeah.
Same.
Sometimes just casting use like a shallow crankbait.
Yep.
Cast crankwing.
Yep.
Like that.
Okay.
But sometimes tough or colder temperature.
Yep.
Cast that's regularly strip. Then if hit cover or hit rock, stop.
Okay.
Then
Twitch. Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I have one more question for you. And this is, I'm a big color guy. Jeff doesn't believe in color. He doesn't think it makes a difference. But I think it makes a big difference. So I'm going to talk to you about color. So I know a lot of the high cuts have like these very nice natural kind of clear
Yeah.
transparent colors, which makes sense, right? They look like a shad or a wakasagi. When do you choose to go to something chartreuse or red, or
Okay.
how are you choosing to go to a brighter or darker color over, say, something that looks natural?
Yeah, usually mother water.
Okay.
Yeah, use chartreuse.
Okay.
Same as crankbait fishing. Yeah, clear water use skeleton color.
Yep.
And real bait fish color if you fish chasing shad. Or,
Sure.
Yeah, and also maybe more cover or more grass or nighttime. If situation, fish can tougher to find bait from
Okay.
fish.
Okay.
We use
A
bright
brighter color.
Yeah,
Okay.
but fishing condition tough. Too many fishermen, too many angler in same water.
Yep.
Use natural.
The clear colors.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All
it's
right.
key.
Yeah.
Even see one fishing or even mid slowly.
Right.
If tough.
Right. The more natural,
finally,
the better.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Understood.
Same as the shad fishing.
Okay.
Same as crankbait.
Okay. Easy to understand. Okay. As far I know, we talked about that a lot of these are done on spinning reels, but if we go to our casting reel or even our spinning reel, are you using higher gear ratios or lower gear ratios with this? Does it matter?
Yeah, I normally like higher gear.
Okay.
Every
All right.
time.
This is a trend. Okay. I'm just gonna ask you every time. It makes me feel good.
Benson like slower gear.
No, I like high gear. Yes, okay, understood. All right, well, guys, I appreciate you taking the time. Toshi, thank you for taking the time to talk to us about shad baits. It's a style of bait that I think if you would implement, especially so many of us fish hard waters, difficult waters, highly pressured, clear water, this is just a type of bait that makes a lot of sense. So the SR version should be a great one for a lot of you shore anglers too to add. Should make fishing a lot easier to keep it in that range. So give the High Cut series a look. The SR is out now, just released. So Toshi, thank you very much for the time.
You're welcome.
Hopefully that was interesting, and we will see you guys again soon. Peace out, everyone.